Hello folks and welcome to today's video. I'm at Mergim Market and I've come here to buy myself a belt which I purchased for 200 pesos very easily and conveniently. But in today's video, I'm going to head to a place called Cubao and we're going to go check out an art museum called Art in Ireland, which I've tried to check out previously on the channel, but it's been closed. However, one of my friends recently went there and that's how I know it's reopened. I'm going to hop on a mover scooter, go pick up the motorbike, get myself an Amazon coffee and then visit a museum. Should be a fun day. Join me as I take you along. I've made it to Uptown, but I'm going to get myself a nice Americano before I set off on this journey because we're probably going to have to go along EDSA and I need to be alert because that thing is absolutely chaos. Oh, it's not long enough. Looks like the new side of Gateway is almost complete. I think this is Gateway 2. It's coming along pretty well. Hello, can I get an iced black coffee?
Iced black coffee.
Yes, please. To go, please. Wait, are you seeing this fix? He's pulled out a tissue and I haven't even asked. Hey, thank you, sir. Oh, need practice, need practice. You know how to do it? I'll teach you. One over like this, right? And then you're gonna pull down.
You're great.
I used to drink this every day in Thailand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's why I know. Thank you. Having just had a Starbucks literally less than an hour ago and going straight to Cafe Amazon, there is a clear difference in the amount of bitterness between the two different coffees. Okay, we've made it here to Art in Ireland. Remember last time I said it was closed? That was because it was under refurb, but I think they've completed it now. Let's step on through. Aha, ticket booth is on the left here. Hello, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, how are you? Nice little pigeon holder. Can I get one ticket? Makano po?
850, sir.
Bam. Cash only?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, 100.
Salama, thank you. And here is the ticket. Thank you, sir. Salama. Whoa. Hello.
First of all, sir, we need to take off your shoes. Even if the links are not allowed in.
Oh, you have to take your shoes off, okay.
Yes, they want some.
Whoa, look at that. Woo. That was an explosion of color. Now all the sequences and patterns which you see on the floor is all being emitted by these projectors that they've got on the ceiling here. And then what makes it really cool, oh my god, look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, now it looks like we're on the beach. Oh my goodness. What makes this room even more interesting is the fact that they've got mirrors on each side of the walls. So it looks like it's endlessly continuing in both directions. But actually, the room is just confined to here and over there. Wow. Now we're getting some nature vibes. It honestly feels like you're above the ocean, like you're actually there. To Boracay. Oh! When beaches are being projected onto the floor with the waves crashing against the shores, it's really calming and serene to look at. Especially the colors. The colors seem to be very vibrant. Wow. Wait, is this coffee being mixed? Or maybe a Guinness right there? Oh. Oh my goodness, it's so soothing. Wait, now we're in the bloodstream, right? Oh, destroy bacteria. That's enough of projections for now. We're moving into the sort of psychedelics. Let's go on to the next room. It looks like we've stepped foot into some sort of underwater kingdom. All of this in which you see is once again just projectors emitting light onto the walls. In this room alone, a total of 13 projectors are being used to emit the image you see on the walls. There's these little turtles hung from the ceiling that emit a very faint light. This room almost feels like we're in some sort of current that's transporting us through time. Because it starts off with like dinosaurs on the left there. We've got ancient Greek vibes on the right with Charlie Chaplin behind one of these pillars. Then we've got Van Gogh's famous Starry Night on the wall with a giant flamingo protruding from the ceiling. Just its neck and head. What's really interesting about this image here is that if you view it from this angle, because of the two pillars on either side, it makes the actual background that they've got painted on the wall look real, like it's almost like you're there. It's an illusion on the eyes, and they've done it very cleverly. Oh, this painting right here is brilliant. These three women which you see in front of the picture frame, it looks like they've stepped out the frame, and then rather than harvesting crops in the fields, they're holding paintbrushes. Almost as if they painted their own painting. And what's really cool is that the posture of the three women in the painting is exactly the same as the posture when they're outside. Whoa, look at this room here. Wow. Oh my goodness, it actually looks like light is coming through these windows here. Whoa! Oh my goodness. It's a pretty big tiger. Northern Lights. Yeah, there we are. I saw this in Iceland. I was literally staying in a log cabin, something like this, with the backdrop of mountains in Iceland and saw the Northern Lights. From the hot tub. If you go back on the channel, you'll be able to see that video. What's cool is they have these beanbags here, so you can lay down and just look up and take in the views that are being projected on the wall. This almost feels like we're inside a sort of glacier. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. All these lanterns that are being set off with autumn leaves falling from the sky. And then we've got meteorites. Wow. This is amazing. Oh my god, look at the blue whale going underneath the giraffe's neck. Chang! Look at this, it's New Year's, hey! I feel like this room is the most captivating room of them all. Maybe this is the last room of the art museum, but it's just incredible. The size of the space, the images that are being portrayed, the sounds that they've got playing in the background. It's really spiritually invigorating. Oh. I really don't want to leave this room, but I think it's about time I move on. I've been here for the past 30 minutes just enjoying it. Up the staircase is some ancient Egypt hieroglyphics. And rather than having usual handrails, they've got ropes. Look at this, we got Rialto's bridge here in Venice. The LED lights that they got around this room sure is mesmerizing. Wow, photographic world, look at this. I wonder if these people in which you see on the wall are the artists and organizer who are responsible for the designs in which you see in this museum. Wait, there's more. If we step foot this way, there's a room with giant chamomiles and green fireflies being projected all over the room. And at the stem of each flower are these cushioned seats that you can sit down on. It's slightly elevated, perimetered by this neon blue light. What's really cool about these plants is the middle of the flower also has a warm orange light that goes right around it. I guess this is what it feels like to be an insect roaming around in the grass. This cafe called Casual Korean Dining looks like quite the place to hang out once you're done with your tour around Arten Island. Okay folks, I'm going to wrap up today's video under this orange lit hut here. If you enjoyed the tour of Arten Island Museum, I would highly recommend you come and check the place out for yourself. It's only 850 pesos and I think it's definitely worthwhile. You'll be spending about 2 to 3 hours here exploring all the rooms. Relax, Jeepney. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like today's video and share with friends and family. And I'll see you in the next video here on the channel. Many thanks for watching guys. Take care and bye for now.